Tobias. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Very happy. Well, that's good to hear. What's driving that happiness, Toby? So he got paid today in his first year. Good stuff. So today, any models and miniatures you're working on today, Toby? We've got Ian here as well. Ian, how are you, sir? You good? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Toby's going to be painting his Technomancer. Very nice. Ian's okay, good to hear. Patrick, ooh, shiny intro, yeah, made this today. What do you think? Adam's here as well, BARROTT, how's it going? You good? Ian's working on the Skaven, nice. The rats. Look forward to seeing those in the Discord, sir. Ooh, Adam's working in the garden. Is this the garden in your new house? Very nice. What's the plan? What state was it in when you got there? Toby's glad to see everyone showing up. Yeah, it's good to have people here. We've got Adeptus Artis as well. A new person to the stream. Hello and welcome. What flavour of plastic do you enjoy, Adeptus? Right, let's get the camera on and open some AOS trading cards. Then we'll paint some orcs, then we'll do some Necrons, and then we'll open some stickers. And that's the way we like to do it. I dig this shiny intro. How was the tax course for an old punk like you? Yeah, it was interesting. There were actual interesting elements to it, to be fair. But then, what you guys find interesting and what I find interesting might not be the same in that regard. Right. Turn this delightful new intro that I made off. There we go. Hopefully you guys like the new branding for the intro. I thought that was quite cool. I'm going to work on a few new elements for the stream, which should be good. Variety is the spice of life. And your garden was a right state, mud, rubble and weeds. Nice. Now it's a patch of soil and bucket of rubble to dispose of. Ah, you're going to get some turf or you're going to go for seeds? What's the plan? Are you going to do it before and after? That'd be quite cool to see. Does anyone need a bucket of rubble? Can base some huge miniatures with this. Valentine is here as well. Long time no see. How's it going? It's going well, my friend. How are you? What have you been up to, Valentine? And Adeptus is a fan of all flavours of plastic. Nice. A commission painter. Awesome. Currently stripping some Dark Angels. Nice. Yeah, it'd be good to see some of that in the Discord, Adeptus, if you fancy sharing. What's the favourite commission you've done this year? Haha, evening tax expert. There we go. Bouncing, dropping the T-bomb straight away. How are you, sir? You good? Seeds I'll show in the Discord. Oh, nice. Cheeky bit of gardening action in the Discord. That'll be fun.
Hey up, we got a new subscriber, baby!
Bot subscribe, that's odd. The bot has subscribed to me. Thank you very much, Botfrit. Average dudes here as well, all the way from Scotland.
Hey up, we got...
How's it going? How are you getting on? Finding my clippers and glue ready for Woony. Yeah, I got Woony delivered the other day.
Hey up, we got
My postman actually had a chat with me about Warhammer, which is cool. He identified when he shook the box that either something was broken or it was full of Warhammer. You never know, he might pop in as well. He did sub. I did promote the channel whilst I was on the doorstep, so maybe we'll see him here. I think he was called Chris from memory. It's good to see it busy in here again today, though. Even the bots sub to the channel, yeah, to the device. It's good, isn't it? Even the bots enjoying working here. Stephen's here as well. Good afternoon. Hope the day's going well. Yeah, all right, Stephen. Thank you. How are you? What have you been doing? What have you been working on, Stephen? Anything interesting? Average dude finished a Contemptor Dreadnought. Nice. Chuck it in the Discord, my friend. Let's have a look. Lord of Skulls is my favourite of the year. Yeah, one of my favourite models. I've got a Lord of Skulls directly behind me. Every 100 subs I get on YouTube, we do a good few hours of painting the Lord of Skulls. It's a big boy. It's a big spiky boy. Yeah, if you have Discord Adeptus, it'll be awesome to see that. If you type !Discord in the chat, you'll get a link. And you also did an Apothecary. Ah, nice. Oh, you're not making Wazza tonight then? No, not tonight. At some point in the not too distant future. But we started these last week, if you remember. And I bought some new paints specifically for them. So we'll give this a go. Ah, Adeptus has joined us in the Discord. Appreciate that. Good to see you. Looking forward to seeing some of these commissions of yours. Would be very nice. However, before these, let's open a couple of packs. We will start the stream opening packs of cards. We end the stream opening packs of stickers. And in the middle, we do a load of plastic. So, we have these, as many of you may have seen before. You can also see these in the YouTube shorts that we upload every day, and also minis from the Models and Miniatures tab in the Discord. We upload a community Discord YouTube short as well. Any of you seen any of your models in there this week? I think there might be some from Toby in there. I think there's some Necrons perhaps. I forget which ones go live on which day, if I'm honest. Haha, not making Wazza, so I get booed. Look, I've got Wazza's friends. I'm waiting to see how yours goes bouncing, and then you can show me the way. This is the way. Right, let's get rid of these. Open a couple of packs, and then crack out the green paint, shall we? Average Dude's posted it. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, very nice. Really nice edge highlighting there, my friend. I like it. Nice bit of blood on the claws as well. And what's the unfortunate model that's been smashed to pieces on the base? Or what was that? Really nice definition on the head as well. Awesome, man. I like it. Streamer man can't stick to schedule. Hey, I want to learn all about that word that you don't want me to say, my friend. How have you been, Lucky Knife? What have you been up to? Doing well on likes straight away as well. Thank you all for sticking the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Forward to Adeptus chucking some models in the Models and Miniatures chat. And the garden has been posted in the art channel. Bucket of rocks free to a good home. Nice. Good work, my friend. Good work. Ooh, got another angle. Ah, I can see the obliterated green marine as well now from that angle. Nice. Looking nice. Printed some warriors and is working on a dread. Nice. I do like the dreads. Still got to remove more rocks. All of the rocks. Too much talking, not enough pack opening. Let's open this, shall we? This dusty pack. See what we get. See if we can get a rare shiny champion would be good. Twisted Skull Cannon. Last ditch strike. Some really nice artwork on some of these. Price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. I can't do it. Ish around the Tidecaster. That's pretty cool. And our shiny is Crawlock the Jailer. I asked for a rare character card, shiny, and that's what I got. Crawlock the Jailer, that's awesome. Nice, very nice. Very tedious, but if there's rocks, the lawn will never be smooth. Yeah, very true. There could be some sort of metaphor for life there, right? Isn't it supposed to be Star Wars pack openings now? At the end of the stream is when we open the stickers, Lucky Knife. Come on. Stick to the schedule. Plus, we've got to finish the Warhammer stickers yet. I've bought all of the individual stickers we need to complete the collection, so we'll do that at the end of today. And you will get to see the complete collection. All of the stickers in varying levels of wonkiness. Death for death. You got me. Blood-soaked banner bearer. There we go. Very nice. I've got one of those on the shelves behind me. How much were the individual stickers? About £1 each, I think. Some of them were. Well, I bought some of them on a deal. Life Stealer. Common shiny spell. There's not a great deal of shine to these shinies. However, some pretty cool cards there in those couple of packs. Happy with that. Average dude, want to get some Night Raptors. 5 guys for £59. Wow, is that what it is? Surely not. As in the Night Lord kill team that got released. Perhaps I've misunderstood Night Raptors. It's resin, the Horus Heresy one. Oh, right, okay. I mean, resin's not fun at the best of times. Never mind spending 60 quid on it. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da, ba-da. Speaking of resin, how much do you reckon 3D printing an army will be? One model Angron sized, one Keeper of Secret sized, and then 25 industry. Oh, I have no idea when it comes to resin. Anybody else? Anybody here got a 3D resin printer? I only know FDM. Oh, look at all the stuff Weresheep's been posting in the food channel. I assume the guy's a chef. That is some fancy food, man. Looks tasty. Yum, yum. I wonder where the kitchen is. I'd quite like to go and sample some of those foods. Right, so I bought this Speed Paint 2.0 Yilly Dew for the orcs, which I'm going to try and use for their skin. Oh, is where she's watching. He just typed chef into the Discord. He's chefing it up a good one. What happened there? My light just went off and on again for some reason. Oh, it must be a loose connection. Oh, ideal. Hashtag electrician. Ooh, free disco. Right, let's do a little bit of painty, shall we? Some painty fun time. Yes, I'm going to paint some colours onto this. Potentially get the Necrons out. Put a bit of brass on them. And then some basing as well on the Necrons. But I've been waiting to paint these orcs for quite a while now. So let's get a little wriggle tiggle on. From the voice messages, he sounds like a chef. Nice. Just some serious food there, looks very nice. Let's see if we can pick out some bits of orc flesh, shall we? What's everybody else working on then? What are you guys up to? Appreciate all the likes on the video, thank you. Anyone spotted themselves in the community Discord YouTube short that I uploaded about an hour ago? Drag this light a little bit closer without things going horribly wrong. Okay, there we go, see what I'm doing now. This is a nice colour. Looks really dark on the palette, but it's going on nicely. Well worth the purchase, wasn't it? This? Lovely jubbly. Tobias, not in there. Well, keep an eye out for tomorrow's, Toby. I've definitely seen some of your stuff in some of the ones I've done. But every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday I'll try, as long as I get enough pictures in the Discord, I'll try and upload a new video. All of your guys' creations, so keep an eye out. Got Complexus here as well. Good to see you, Olmaph. Ah, good to see you, my friend. How have you been? How's your new pet? Barry. Seem to remember it being called Big Bad Barry. Patrick, all my guys and girls are there. Thank you so much. Ah, Patrick's on there. Nice one. Yeah, is that the one that ends with the hospitaler or whatever it's called? Yeah, you tend to see people get bunched up in those videos because I sorted all the pictures by name, and if you've taken them on the same camera, it will have the same run of numbers near enough. Yeah, really happy with this green, though. Really nice. Very nice green. Eat your greens, man. Average Dude, your dread is awesome. Great job. Yeah, we'll download that and chuck that in a community video next month. Because all of the community videos for this month are already scheduled on upload. Just shows you how many pictures you guys posted there, which is nice. Damn, I know all these models were all around my minis I've posted. Yeah. Your mini's definitely in there, man. Maybe not today, but definitely in the upcoming videos for sure. Highlighting Nightmare. Yeah, how did you do it, Average Dude? Did you use a paintbrush and patience, or did you use a little hack of some description? Finally found a colour scheme for the Horde. Took pictures of blank models, went to Gemini and asked if it could give me a complimentary scheme to match the Harlequins. Ah, nice. Nice one, man. Using AI for your collection, I like it. Stuck at work. What was supposed to be a quick sound check at 5 PM has turned into client coming back at 8:30. Sitting around eating pizza and watching the stream. Nice. Yeah, chuck the... If you've not got a model to put in the Discord, Patrick, chuck a pizza slice in there. That is appreciated too. Can't wait for mine to be on there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, there'll be... I think there's like 15, 16 pictures per video, so it'll be there. You've got a little metal mouth plate, yeah. The detail. Yeah, well worth buying this paint though. Really nice colour. Very nice coverage. Big fan, many likes. Wow, are they the AI renders complexus that you've just sent me on Discord? Very cool. Very cool, I like that. Gives you something to aim for. And Baz is fine, just got his new turbo silent wheel. He's already shat on it, so he must like it. There you go. Patrick's got spinach and mushroom, nice. Mushroom hits hard on pizza, yeah, for sure. True that. Frankie the Fish is here as well. Howdy folks, how's it going, Frankie? Good? How goes the mechanicking? Used a brush to highlight and I did it white, then put a blue contrast paint on top to make it pop. Ah, nice. Top tip from Average Dude, I like it. Patrick's finished his other penitent engine. Built and primed the Nundams as well. Ah, nice. Nice models they are, man. I was hoping to get started on one during the stream. Ah, yeah. Gotta make those dollar bill, y'all. Ba-dum-dum-da-da-da-da. Hey, look at that, Toby. Fan of pineapple pizza? Average dude, not so much. I don't mind pineapple on a pizza because you can just pick it off. And pizza is good. I'd rather pick the pineapple off a pizza than have no pizza. Well, at least suitably green skinned now, which is nice. I'm going to use a different green for the grots. Very, very slightly different green. But different nonetheless. Just finished up a service and having a quick break. Nice! And during the break you've come and joined us, which I very much appreciate, Frankie. Good to see you. Have you worked on any minis since I last saw you? Nice. Patrick has munched all the pizza. Where's Adeptus gone? I thought he was going to chuck some commissions in the Discord. That'd be cool to see. Yeah, good way to do it, Complexus. Good way to do it, my friend. Don't mind the pineapple if there's lots of meat to balance it out. All the pizza places skimp on the meat though. Oh dear. That's not what you want. To be fair, the one near me, like, you get a second pizza with all the stuff that drops onto the box. There's that much of it, especially if you get like a calzone. Ooh yeah. I do like folding a pizza in half. Yum yum. Anchovies on a pizza. I've never had anchovies. Patrick loves pineapple with salty olives. Sweet and salty, yeah boy. Mini Cooper or miniatures? Either, my friend. You've been working on a Mini Cooper? Speaking of Adeptus Mechanicus, some new releases look awesome. Yeah, they've got some good models, man, for sure. An Adeptus Artist manages a pizza joint. Nice. Who doesn't enjoy pizza? What a place to be, surrounded by pizza. I used to work in a chocolate factory. That was a lot of fun. Everyone used to say, oh, you get bored of chocolate working here. Incorrect. You underestimate my powers. Average dude has been persuaded to even go and buy some pizza. What a time to be alive. I just had chicken wraps, so I'm all good for the time being. Haha, Adeptus is now the most popular member in the chat. Pizza man, pizza man, pizza man. Toby's playing Helldivers right now. Nice. Little break from painting. Hey, we played some Space Marine 2 on the members stream last week. If any of you want to play some games together or get involved in the members side of things, check that out. $3.99 a month, not too bad. Not too shabby really. Frankie did a Mini Cooper last week. Ah, nice. You should paint a Mini in a Mini. That's your next YouTube short, sorted. I've been painting my company heroes and a chaplain. Nice, look forward to seeing those, Frankie. Zeitgeist. Good to see you, buddy. An Oompa Loompa, yeah, basically. I was an Oompa Loompa Loompa Dee Doo. Average dude thinking about getting Helldivers. Every week there's somebody in chat talking about Helldivers. So it must be pretty reasonable as a game, right? Adeptus has got Space Marine 2 and Helldivers 2. Well, if you ever need somebody to play with, there's usually people in the Discord looking for a game. I know Complexus plays quite a bit. I think Bouncing's just reinstalled Space Marine 2. I played with Zeitgeist on the stream last week. Anyone played Bolt Gun? No. Any good, Average? And Lucky Knife has painted a Helldiver. Yeah, what? That's coming up on one of the shorts that I've uploaded, but I can't remember which one. Zeitgeist's been playing COD. Which version of COD are we on nowadays? Black Ops 15. Bolt Gun is like the OG Doom and Warhammer combined. Oh, nice. Sounds good, man. Black Ops 2 Zombies was peak. Yeah, Black Ops 2 was pretty decent. Watching Blood Angel Commander play Bolt Gun, the retro style hit me right in the nostalgia. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a Mega Drive kind of feel to it. Black Ops 7, wow. I played Black Ops 1 and 2 back in my day. The future's now, old man. Right, he's got a suitable amount of green on him now. Really nice shade of green as well, look. Look at the shading on that. Lovely jubbly. Simply lovely. Oh, oh. That green looks good next to the squigs. Cheers, Patrick. yeah, I think it's coming on nicely. Oh, I just noticed that I didn't do that squig's mouth. It's amazing how you can paint something and you come back to it a while later and see all the bits you didn't do, all the bits you did wrong. But yeah, I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Plenty of thumbs up as well on the video, which I appreciate. And if there's anybody that's sat in the background that wants to get involved, just give me a shout. Let me know that you're there, and I'll take care of the rest. Yeah, Toby doing well, right? Not even been streaming for an hour yet. Bled onto his belt a little bit. That's okay, because the belt will be brown, so I'll cover the escaped green up. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this green for a bit of orky fun time. I think I might need to get more into contrast paints. You can get really good results pretty quickly. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, like look at the shading and coverage from just one layer. Nice, man. It's nice. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Contrast looking really good. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Funny because slapshop's like feels like some people see it as like a dirty word sometimes, but it's a method. It's a method that gets good results regardless of level. And for me, it makes it more fun because I don't have to concentrate as much. So when I'm getting heavily distracted by you lovely people, I make less noticeable mistakes, which is good. I'm just going to turn the auto focus off because it's a little bit jarring sometimes. Yeah, should be alright on that. Did a very little bit of slapshot on my penitent engines. Was quite happy with the result. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I'm all for it. I am all for it, buddy. And the speed paint. The new version of Speed Paint, the Speed Paint 2.0, is so good. Very, very good. Hey, neatly trimmed here as well. My favourite Welsh viewer. How are you, buddy? How have you been? You been up to much? Shamai. He's got a suitable amount of paint on him. Busy couple of days, only got home last night. Down Tenby for the weekend. Nice, how did that go? You get up to much there? Do you enjoy it? Better than being on a tax course in Colchester, right? That's where I was yesterday. I appreciate you guys jumping straight back on the stream today and getting involved. Alright, it's the big boy now. The biggest boy on his biggest squiggus. There's something funny about the name Biggest Squiggus. I loved Monty Python, for sure. He had a wife, you know. Tenby is a little seaside town in South Wales. It's pretty popular now. Took the kids, had a nice little weekend. Weather was good. Plenty of time in the pool. Ah, nice. Biggest. What is your favourite colour? Tis but a scratch. Merely a flesh wound. Yeah, he ended up with no arms and no legs. I'll headbutt you. We are the knights who say... Neat. Neat. Neatly's pre-ordered the new Squidmar brushes. Addicted to the brushes. I bet they are very cheap and reasonably priced. Right, he has been suitably greened as well. So now I'm going to try the other green that I bought on the grots. See how that goes. I don't think there'll be hardly any difference between these greens, but I'm interested to see the difference. You can never have too many shades of green, right? Killing it on the likes as well. We might hit our target likes by 1 hour into the stream, which would be nice. Hey, the Weresheep's here as well. We were talking about you a minute ago. All your tasty, tasty food. Currently entertaining a child before bedtime. What an interesting hobby. VTubers are filling the void right now for them. Nice. Yeah, I want to hear more about this food, man. When you are done entertaining child. Chef Sheep. Yeah, that's it. Sheep the chef. Yeah, some very nice dishes you've been posting today, my friend. Very nice. Nice work there between Patrick and Neatly Trimmed. Lumberjack sock. Top work. Neat. From Bouncing Swords. Nice. Nicely done. I am a chef. Well, I gathered that from the variety of dishes you posted today. And I was, depending on which establishment you are in, I was down that way yesterday. I could have come by. Yeah, if you want to let me know where it is, maybe in a direct message at some point, I might be able to come and sample some of your wares, because they do look very tasty. Helping with the new menu right now. My idea for a churro pancake is going on the menu. Ooh. Tasty, tasty. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum. Right, algae. We're going for algae green for the grots. Sounds about right. They're hanging onto the back like algae. Oh, I'm still sat here shaking these manually when I bought a shaker. Yeah, well, they're only speed paint, should be alright. Not particularly gooey, these ones. Sounds quite tasty. I'll order 5. Yeah, I was in a posh restaurant yesterday. I don't really suit a posh restaurant. Wasn't really made for it. Speed paint should be shaken more than regular paints. How have you worked that out, Lucky Knight? If you've left them for a while, I guess, if they separate. But there's no visible separation in this. But that goes for any paint, right? If it separates, you've got to give it a right good shake up. Lucky is right, they tend to separate from medium a bit. Oh yeah, for sure. I do see that. but not in these two. It's also easier to shake speed paints because they're less viscous, right? I thought you were meant to drink the separation. That's it. That's the holy nectar of the paint gods. Blast it in the vortex shaker. It looks alright on the palette, so should be alright. We'll soon find out. Let's see what colour we end up with these grots. It looks quite a bit lighter on the palette than the other green. Which is interesting. I expected it to be slightly darker. I think it is ever so slightly darker. Very little difference if we're honest. Basically the same paint with a different badge on. Frankie, only posh restaurants he fits in are steakhouses. Not chain colours. You like a good steak, sir? Where was the best steak you've ever had? And what was it? Has he got gloves on? Or is that like a van brace of some description? I'm gonna paint it as a glove, whether it is a glove or not. We may never know. Anyone tell me if the grots on these guys are wearing gloves or not? Anyone got that kind of knowledge? Lucky Knife reckons that the speed paints are bitter. I mean, I drink a fair bit of bitter, to be fair. Sheep, tell us a good pairing to go with Nuln Oil. Live near the sea, so we have a lot of seafood. Yeah, that restaurant that you were in is based in the southeast, right? Which is where I was yesterday. Lucky reckons Nuln Oil is the worst tasting of all the paints. What? Average prefers Agrax. Lick a battery and eat day-old McDonald's chips with your Nuln Oil. God, you guys are crazy. Bobo Quivari, wow. And a porterhouse, I don't remember where that was. Yeah, I had a really good steak in a place in France many moons ago. I still think about that steak from time to time. Yeah, a lot of paintbrushes up and down the planet seem to end up in people's mouths to shape them. If you're already crazy, the paint's not going to make you any more loco, is it? Olmaph does not condone the eating or drinking of any paint or paint-related materials. Yeah, I reckon these have got gloves on, because the hands look a bit big. So do I. Is it a van brace? Is it a glove? Don't know. I'll come back to that one. See how I get on with the other models. Yo. Mixed with limoncello is a good cocktail. Ooh. Moving on to cocktails now. Finish your steak off with a nice whiskey, or better yet, a B&B. Tasty, tasty. What's a nice whiskey where you are, Frankie? Lucky was in an art shop once and almost instinctively licked a brush to see if it had a good tip or not. You won't be the first and you won't be the last, Lucky. 100% certified way to keep a brush sharp. True story. Adeptus has just posted those same models. Ooh. Let me go have a look. Check it out now, Funk Soul Brother. Ooh, posted a video as well. Nice. Ah, so you've painted the hands green, so that means that it's not gloves. Yeah, I appreciate that. Very useful to know. Where are you based, Adeptus, out of interest? Which part of this green and blue marble are you located in? Right, let's give his hands some green then, on the advice of Adeptus. Anyone like the video who hasn't yet stuck their thumbs up? If there's anyone who wants to get involved in the chat that hasn't yet, by all means, chuck a message in there. Let's have a little conversation, shall we? Hey, I went back through all the streams this year to see what the like to dislike ratio was. And only 2 streams this year have had dislike. I mean, that's red rag to a bull. I think this one's about to get dislike bombed, but I thought that was quite interesting, right? Seem to be doing well. Plenty of positive people around here. I reckon at least one of those dislikes was Lucky Knife as well. Where Sheep's going to be back after he's stopped the child from destroying a balloon animal. Right, okay. Nice. Darker shades have more taste than lighter ones. Lighter shades of the salad and dark contrasts in the meat and potatoes. Nice. Tobias, why is everyone eating paint and licking tips? I don't know, Tobias. To each their own. Adeptus is in the land of the Slipknot. Middle America. It's good to have you here. Appreciate you being here, my friend. I have a member of Slipknot tattooed on my arm. Cool story, bro. That was probably me being amused to no hard feelings. No worries. No worries, Lucky Knife. Hey, if you don't like it, chuck the thumbs down. But do let me know why so I can try to improve. We've got our choice here in SoCal. 12-year Scotch. Or surprisingly, yeah, Japanese whiskey, yeah. They got into whiskey early on, didn't they? They're like OGs of the whiskey game. So not a surprise for that to be right up there. We've got our pick a single malt bourbon from the south. Yeah, I bought my dad some bourbon for Christmas. The one with the horse on the top. What's it called? The last concert I went to was Slipknot and Marilyn Manson. Nice, Adeptus. Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Who was the first band you ever saw live? Maybe he is a member of Slipknot. Yeah, can you imagine? Playing in Slipknot and when not touring with the band, running a pizza joint. Plausible. Didn't Ron Weasley used to have an ice cream van? Oh, he's got some little toes sticking out that need to be green as well. Only toes. Wiggly wiggly. Right. Put him over there. I like huffing the glue. A lick here, a sip there, a sniff. This explains a lot, Nordic. I only huff it when I'm tired and need a boost of energy. Yeah, it's a good smell. When I'm painting, I don't quite get that same hit. Wow, look at all the likes today. Killing it, guys. Appreciate that. Haven't built a GW model. Yeah, that's the problem. When you're making the 3D prints, you don't get the same fumes. Maybe they need to use that more in their marketing. It was a good time. First band I ever saw live was Styx, REO Speedwagon and Journey. Wow. That is a pretty good trio for a first gig, man. Saw Guar and Lamb of God. Oh, Lamb of God are awesome. I had a dream the other day that I met Lamb of God. What a weird dream.
Now you've got something to die for.
What a band. What a band. Seen them live a couple of times. Yeah, Suitably is just not the same. It's too much of a stinger. Yeah, I think there's a lot of fried brains around here, my friend. AP plastic glue is as good as Tamiya. Doesn't have the same kick, that's it. Frankie the Fish saw Lamb of God with Megadeth. Nice. I met a couple of the guys from Megadeth many moons ago. Probably getting on for 20 years ago now. I used to have a signed poster. When I met the drummer, he signed a poster. I had it on my wall in my bedroom when I was a kid. I love Guar's 30-second song on the compilation album. Short music for short people. The anthem of the Votan. Yeah, someone needs to do that YouTube short where they get all the different plastic glues and rate them by smell. Huffability. Duty of care? What duty of care? Yeah, and all the music on this stream, for those that aren't aware, is entirely made by me. Gets me around the old royalty-free stuff and all that. I think in the coming days I'm going to make a load more tracks to give us a bit more variety. Patrick met Lamb of God years ago when they played a show here at our City Hall. Nice. Stephen's first gig was Styx as well. Nice. Yeah, that's it. We're not rating them on how well they glue. We're on about how well they huff. That's the important number on the top trumps card, right? That's it, yeah, that's a good point, Lucky. It's the open container. We'll have to make it a scientific test when we test all of these stinky glues. glue is better than the primer. Once again, Olmaph does not condone the abuse of aerosols nor solvents. There we go. It's the legal side covered. Painty, painty, gonna have a good time. Frankie the Fish, first gig was Red Hot Chili Peppers. Anybody else got a first gig in mind? I think mine was, not including festivals, I think it was Stone Sour in Birmingham. Birmingham. PLO 3D printing. Sweet, sweet PLO smell. I don't really think PLO smells of anything. PLO. Although I do have reasonable extraction. I missed the whole side of his face. Right, there we go. Another one done. Getting nice and green up in here. Red Hot Chili Peppers will be a fun show. They've just sold their music rights, I think, Red Hot Chili Peppers, for like 300 million or something. Retirement on its way to the Chili's. I mean, they've performed in the last 5 decades, right? So, kind of earned their time on the beach. Adeptus saw Rage Against the Machine in 2008. Free show during the Democratic National Convention. There were riot police everywhere. Ian Watson's here as well. Good to see you, Ian. Not seen you in a while. Hope you've been good. 93 Pantera at Rock City Knots. Nice. I'd like to have seen them before Dimebag got shot on stage. Dum dum diddle-dum, ba-diddle-dum, ba-diddle-dum, ba-diddle-dum. PLA smells mega sweet. Yeah, I don't really find that it smells of anything. First concert was Bullet for My Valentine. Nice. Your first concert was a Welsh band. Interesting. Looking back, it's kind of heartbreaking that they only managed to get half of the hall's capacity filled. Yeah, perhaps not as popular overseas. Seen them a couple of times, Bullet for My Valentine. Pretty decent band. Got some nice tasty riffs. Who here likes the smell of petrol? Yeah, for sure. Who doesn't? Too expensive. Too expensive to smell petrol now. Varnish, a fan of the varnish smell. I regret not seeing Pantera. I think Pantera are still playing, right? Just clearly without Dimebag. Wouldn't mind seeing Iron Maiden. Yeah, I've seen them a few times. Yeah, Lucky, you're in Lithuania, right? Is that have I remembered that correctly? I like the smell of super high octane, but I smell pump gas every day. Yeah, the perks of being a mechanic, right? And no Vinny. No, yeah, wow. No Vinny and no Dimebag. It's like Slipknot. Half the members of Slipknot are gone now as well. Toby's off to eat. Okay, hope that goes well. Let me know what you've got. Give me the food envy. 211 USD per litre. Pricey, pricey. Yeah, it's expensive, although I laugh in the sound of my electric car. No pumps for me, baby. Dum, 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 dum. So, is Ian still there? What are you working on, Ian? You got any models on the go? Any of your Astra Militarum being worked on? Did you manage to find the copy of the Krieg Combat Patrol? Limited run, wasn't it, that one? So not that easy to find. You could probably get it for 115 quid or something like that off eBay. Not much of a deal to be had on that. You got a hook for a hand. Okay, never noticed that. Grot with a hook for a hand. Nice work. Right. He is also sufficiently green. Does anybody remember Trump in WWE? I remember him shaving Vince McMahon's hair off. What a world. What a roller coaster of a life that dude's had. Patrick met Vinnie Paul when I was in the UK. Called him Mr. Paul. Nice. Who here has met which people from which bands? Who's been meeting rock stars in the past? Trying to convince the parents to buy an Ioniq 5. Got 2 buildings on our property with solar panels. Well then, yeah, definitely need a bit of an electric vehicle. Not a lot of good-looking electric cars out there, really. I think there are more and more nice-looking electric cars as time goes on. Let me have a Google of the one you've just said. Let me have a look. Alright, okay. Got a bit of a golfy kind of look to it. Bit of a Ford. Depends which year you get. If you go further backwards you go, the more Ford it looks like. The further forward you go, the more VW it looks like. I've got a Peugeot E2008 in case anyone's interested. And have a look what that's looked like and tell me whether it looks good or bad. Stephen, gotta head out. It was nice to look. Yeah, appreciate you being here, dude. Have a good evening. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. They all look and sound like poo. Bouncing's not a fan. Robin Chief is here as well. Good morning, Robin. Good to see you in the Twitch chat. We've got all these people in the YouTube, but Robin is representing the purple brand. How are you, Robin? You good? Good to have you back in the Twitch. How goes the Space Wolves, Robin? Haha, Twitch chat unite. Yeah, you got it all to yourself, my friend. Hopefully you can see the YouTube chat in the stream so you can get involved. Frankie met Mastodon and Bend and Small from Deathclock. Nice, Frankie. How did that happen? Don't like crossovers. Ah, okay. I got it because it was cheap, and now I'm reaping the benefits of never having to use a petrol pump again. Where's this guy's grot? Oh, that's disappointing. Maybe this is his grot. Look how small this one is. Armed with a nail. I accidentally bought some more minis last week that I'll start building on Thursday. Ah, see, we are here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you want to build with us, you'd be more than welcome, Robin. Up to 1,800 points of Space Wolves. Nice work, sir. Nice work. What did you get? What are the extra minis you've added to the collection? So we've got Grots green, we've got Orcs green. I might pick out a little bit of leather now, why not? I was going to do a bit of Necroning today, but maybe we'll save that for tomorrow, because there's plenty to go out on these orky boys. Another electric that I personally almost like, but needs some bodywork, is the Honda E. Lower it, big rims, and perhaps even fender flares. Adeptus never met a band before, but met Tony Hawk. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. My old roommate's sister used to work for Guitar Magazine. Nice. Robin's got another battle leader, another head takers, venerable dreadnought, and a predator. Nice. I'm keeping my eye out for a reasonably priced predator. Pretty cool tank, right? Right, we need the. There's one called hardened leather or something like that. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, boy. The only electric I like is the 4 and the 6 string variety. Yeah, you can see a couple of mine behind me there. I dropped one of them the other day and it's got a nice big chunk missing now. Yeah, I look forward to seeing the new wolves in the Discord, Robin. 1800. What are you going to do to round out the 2k points? What's the plan? Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-da. I'm shaking that up nicely. Get a nice bit of hardened leather on the go, shall we? Terrible dream a couple of days ago. Lost fingers on my left hand and couldn't play guitar anymore. Tried 3D printing prosthetic fingers and practicing with those. Yeah, you'd be like, what is it, Tony Iommi? I am Iron Man. Right, let's see what leather bits we can pick out. Don't want to overdo it with the leather. But like, these straps are going to need to be leather, right? Leather boots makes sense. Leather on the weapon. Yeah. Straps, boots, weapons. That's going to be my initial browning. Hey, Design Versive, how you doing? Good to see you here. Are you a fan of the old Warhammer? Jumping in the purple chat as well. Now Robin doesn't have it all to himself. You are great. Yeah, I'm alright. Cheers, dude. What flavour of Warhammer are you into? Problem with Twitch is just too many bots. Everyone wants to say, oh, can I interest you in some of my artwork? I'll do you a good deal. Hey, the goose is here. On Like Patrol. Appreciate that, man. You think I'm a bot? Not yet. But Twitch does have a lot of bots, that is for sure. If you let me know what your favourite type of Warhammer is, then you will prove to be a real life human being. Carbon-based life form. Mr. Goose, how does the very, very long print go? How far through it are you? Place a link to the STL in the Discord. Yeah, that's the one, the big Titan print. How are you getting on with it so far? You are a very creative person like me. Yeah, I made all the music that you're listening to right now, and I'm painting this stuff. Which Warhammer are you most creative with design? Does anybody else smell a bot? Just me. Failing the bot test right now. Ah, you're doing a Thunderhawk. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Because Lucky Knife posted one as well. Did you do it with 0.8 layer height in the end? The longer print time? Only 11 more to go. Average dude, 5 more likes till 30. We've only ever hit 30 once, and that was the giveaway stream that we did a few weeks ago when we gave away some Warhammer to some lucky people. And some Olmaph mugs as well, don't forget those. Right, ban them. I assume they were a bot and now they're gone. You know they're a bot when they don't respond to your conversation. They just like follow a script. Show progress. Yeah, Arnold, do you fancy showing a bit of progress on Thunderhawk? What you've done so far? Yeah, Thunderhawk. I think they're at like £600 now, the Thunderhawks, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm going to give him grey pants, otherwise known as trousers, and brown boots. I think that'll look pretty cool. 0.4 nozzle, 0.8 layer height. Gonna make some pictures nice on Arnold. Might need to do something to separate the straps from the boots at some point. Maybe make one of them a slightly darker brown. We shall see. Give him a brown belt. Why not? Doesn't matter too much if I get any on the trousers, because they'll be black or grey, so should cover up the brown. So, straps are brown. What's that bit? All brown where it should be. Bit of a seat on this. Quite a lot of the seat on this. Probably put a bit of brown on the orc as well. Not the orc, the grot. Robin, just the other day I took some pics of my current army. Do I post them in models and miniatures? Yes, please. It'd be good to see. And also, if you post them in there, at some point they will end up on one of my YouTube shorts where I upload pictures from the community, which is pretty cool. If you've not seen any of those shorts now, you're more than welcome to go check them out. Right, that's a suitable amount of brown for the time being. Can always come back and do extra bits in the future if we need to. Check you out. Yeah, thank you, Patrick. It's been a good day so far. We've still got half the stream left to go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Toby's back as well. Good to have you back, sir. What did you have for tea? Ah, Robin. you've just joined, I didn't realise you weren't already here. You now have a role, which means you can post your pictures, which probably wouldn't let you do before. And that's how we keep the bots out. Which means you guys are pretty safe in here. I tend to be quite quick on eliminating bot-like behaviour. Mr. Paul and Chino from Deftones. Nice. Looks like this was potentially a while ago, Patrick. I mean, well, it has to be, doesn't it? Based on using the pictures. But look at this, a young Patty D. Nice. And Robin's just posted his current wolf army. Let's check that out. Ooh, nice. Nice work, man. Which tank is that? I don't recognise that as a Space Marine tank. Pretty cool looking though. The one on the left, not the Rhino. Everybody recognises a Rhino, right? Yeah, nice army, man. I'll put that on one of our community YouTube shorts at some point in the not too distant future. Including the old models that aren't allowed anymore. 3D printing. Arnold the Goose. Let's have a look. Ah, nice work. It's pretty big then. I didn't realise it was that big. Either that or you've got very small hands. Yeah, nice work, man. Lucky Knife is actually a chatbot. Sophisticated, large language model. Chips and chicken. Nice. I had chicken wraps from IT. It was pretty good. Pretty tasty. Although I could easily eat again with how you guys make me hungry with all the food you talk about. Thunderhawks are massive. Yeah, I'm starting to get the idea now. Lucky Nice just posted a pic for scale. Ah, okay, yeah. Pretty chunky, right? Can you still use them, or are they long since sent to Legends? Average dude. Wait, what? What's up, dude? Right, come on. More brown. It's brown time, baby. I think my children are half made of chips and chicken at this point. Yeah, potato and poultry. What a combination. Average dude, my blood is basically kebab and chips. Nicely done. Tell me you're Scottish without telling me you're Scottish. Kebab, chips, and iron brew. Right, let's get brown down this side as well now. Brown me up, Scotty. I have show legend ticked off on new recruit, and Thunderhawk Gunships shows up. Interesting. The thing is, at £600, it's not even a model that I could like justify buying for a special occasion. My first car cost less money than a Thunderhawk gunship. Tobias is full. Got a full belly. It's time to paint some Necrons. Nice. I like it. Yeah. Hella expensive for what it does. Yeah, for sure. Points wise. I think it's just a flex, right? Just a flex of rocking up and slamming that on the table. Yeah, it's a clout machine. That's what it is. If I recall correctly, the tank on the left is a modified Le Mans Russ. Yeah, I thought so. It's got that unmistakable Imperial Guard look to it. It basically isn't a Rhino chassis. Got it second hand, nice. Your filament cost you €35. Yeah, it's like 1.5 kilos plus supports and wastage, right? Laura Plastic. Where Sheep's back. Welcome back, my friend. The greatest sheep chef in the chat. One child is in bed, now it's time to paint. Yeah, boy! Lucky knife, going to be a lot of sanding. Yeah, that's a lot of layer lines, right? Or get some filler or something. Gonna nerglify it. Yeah, nice. A Nurgle gunship. Bum 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 bum. The other sheep is here in the Twitch chat. Vintage, how's it going, my friend? How have you been? 1.5k including supports. Okay. Need to sand for a clean canvas. Might even end up as terrain. That'd be one hell of a terrain piece. If I were to print that myself, I'd need a second cabinet. Yeah. For sure. Vintage is good. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. What have you been up to? You been doing any minis? Any models? Any miniatures? The last few days I've had no time for Warhammer. Oh dear, what have you been doing instead? What's been taking up your time? Talking of 3D printed stuff, I may or may not have a Warhammer Titan somewhere. Nice. How much? I think Titans are a similar price range to a gunship, right? Once you've bought the weapons and stuff separately. What's a Titan set you back nowadays? Right, we've got all the straps. We've got the straps, we've got the seats, we've got the weapons. Which means it's on to the next one. Quite enjoying this. Yeah, Arnold's put a link in the Discord for one as well. Tyranid Warriors I've posted recently were FDM printed. Yeah, you've done a really good job of those as well, and the colour scheme's quite nice as well. Those Warriors are on a community YouTube short. I don't think it was today's one, man. But I've definitely dropped them in. Maybe next week you'll see them. Vintage has had lots of school stuff. Had a physics exam. Have an A-. Oh, nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. What type of Titan? Yeah, it depends, doesn't it? On the price depends on the model. Which is like the smallest, cheapest Titan? Is it the Mars? Mars Titan, maybe? Bum, 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 bum. Right, I'm going to quickly go for a wee. I'll see you shortly. Bum 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 bum. Warhound Titans are cheapest. 400 for just the body. Warlord Titan is absolutely ridiculous pricing. See, this is why all the Titans and the Storm ships get printed, right? Because they're just an outrageous price. I'd love to see the sales figures on them. Here's a question. What's the highest price you could justify buying one model for? Say like, oh, it's your 30th birthday or your 40th birthday or 100th birthday. Gonna treat yourself to a big boy model. What price would you go up to? So we've got €100 from Lucky Knife, which means the Lord of Skulls is not happening for you. We've got 20 quid for Average Dude, which means the hobby is entirely out of reach. Can I get a tax return or write-off on a Warlord Titan? Unfortunately, it is incredibly unlikely for you to get a tax write-off for a Warlord Titan. Hobbies going 200 max. So yeah, I think that's about where I sit. I think. Like I got the Lord of Skulls for my birthday a couple of years ago. That was pretty pricey. Average is going to push it up to 30. Nice. Maybe 130 if I actually start realising my dream of painting every Primarch. Ah, nice. Yeah, I've got all the Demon Primarchs behind me in varying stages of completeness. Hey, let's say at 555 subs, I'll paint a Demon Primarch, probably Angron. So there you go. There's something to look forward to. I've said it now. This weekend I watched a really interesting film based on reality. Ooh, nice. What was it, Vintage? Did you enjoy it? I need my emotional support Titan. Yeah, that'd be an interesting little loophole. You could take it into shops and cafes with you then as well. Special occasion, if it was a big model like Conrad, you'd spend 30 quid. Nice. Arnold's off. Mr. Goose, it's always good to see you. Had to stop the membership, but I might pick it up someday in the future. Yeah, no worries, Arnold. I appreciate you being a member. That means one of these other guys is going to have to become a member to keep us at 10. Somebody's got to pick up the slack from the Goose. Deal. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, that's too far away though, Lucky. Maybe I'll do the next Primarch at 666. Yeah, I'll do one Primarch at 555, one at 666, one at 777, and one at 888, okay? Just for you guys. Remember, every 100 we paint the Lord of Skulls. Bum bum ba dum ba dum. Conrad. See, I'm talking like demons. Demon Prime. Gaminator's here as well. Gaminator, good to see you. How you doing? Just finished poxying a Shaman Weird Boy for my grots and squigs. Nice one, Gaminator. How did it go? Did you enjoy it? Might do membership. Oh, average. I like that. Average will spend no more than £30 on a plastic model, but he will spend $3.99 on my stream. That's got to tell you how good the stream is. I appreciate the support, my dude. And then you'll also get the extra streams and the extra Discord stuff and the extra emotes. Extra fun, $3.99 a month. What a time to be alive. Bum, 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 bum. The Wave is a German film where a history teacher makes an experiment with a student about fascismus. Don't know what that is. But it escalates. It's based on a real thing that happened with a real German teacher. Interesting. Interesting. You already painted Rowboat Girly Man. 777 is the lucky number and he is blue. So which demon Primarch is blue that I could paint for 777? I want to see this proxy. I love kit bash stuff. Yeah, chuck it in the Discord, Gaminator. Share it with us. If you're already in the Discord, if you're not, type !Discord. You can come and have a look around, get involved. You can watch it on Amazon, but only with subtitles. Yeah, put the trailer in the Discord, dude, if you want. I'm not intelligent enough to watch films with subtitles. I can't read and watch at the same time. Saying that, I've watched a few. I've watched like Ip Man. Have you ever heard of Ip Man? That's a good one. And then, what's the precursor to Hunger Games? Forget what that one's called. But that's nice. That's the subtitles job as well. Bing, bing. Buy another rowboat and kit bash him into a traitor. I don't think he'd end up being blue then though, would he? If he ended up a traitor. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where they've painted Magnus the Red as a blue. And that looks pretty cool. And I have got one of those. Magnus the Blue. Quite fun painting these orcs. When's orcs not fun to paint, to be fair? Nice models. I don't have Discord. Can I write you in Twitch? Yeah, do a Twitch DM. Yeah, that'd be cool. Appreciate that. Ip Man was good. I can watch anime with subtitles sometimes. Yeah, Ip Man's a great film. I saw an Angron painted with an ice cream scheme with white skin and blue wings. Nice. See, this is the good bit about being creative with the paints, right? I bet there are people sat lurking in the chat right now being creative with the paints. fun way to do things, man. Fun way to do things indeed. Right, need the link in DM. Thank you, Vintage. Tobias, you'd be correct. Yeah, see, there's one of them. And if there's anybody sat watching that hasn't got involved in the chat yet, by all means, jump in. Give me a little bit of conversation and I'll give it straight back. And we can have a little bit of fun, right? Right, so that's all the obvious browns done on that one. Oh no, there's a little bit of a strap there, doesn't there? Brown that bad boy up. The browning. Oh, I've also missed a large chunk of saddle. Strapping young lad. Seen them live as well. Right, chuck that one there. Now we've got this big boy. The biggest of boys. Ooh, Weresheep's just posted something in the Discord. Let's have a look. Ooh, nice. Nice veiny brain. Look at that. Look at the size of that brain. Ooh. Delak Psycha. Nice. I think the film's scary because something I didn't even think would happen in this time happens. Ooh. Nice. Nice one, Vintage. Thank you for sharing. Bum bum ba bum ba. Vintage Sheep is currently on a 7-stream streak. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, appreciate everybody getting involved today and all the different likes and bits of chat we've had. It's been good. Good to see you all again. Nice to see ya, Nice. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, this guy's got a really nice leather saddle. Look at that. You can tell he's the big orc getting the good spoils. If I could spend big money on Warhammer, I'll buy a Storm Hammer. Ah, the big tank. Super heavy assault tank. That's a Horus Heresy tank, is it? Or is it a normal 40k tank? It's like a big Bane blade, right? Cool looking tank. Very cool, very nice. You know what, I might use hardened leather for his seat actually. Not hardened leather, the other one. I forget the name of. Just so it's a bit different from the straps. I'll grab that in a minute once I've finished the rest of the browning.
Hey, yo, we got a new subscriber, baby.
Thank you for subbing. Adeptus Artist, the pizza shop guy. Thank you for subbing to me. Thank you very much. All the way from Iowa, Adeptus. Thank you very much. Top banana. Wonder if my postman turned up to this stream today. Had a good chat with him. I was out there for like 20 minutes. I was in bed when he knocked on the door. And then a dazed and confused me opened the door and there he was chatting about Warhammer. It was great. That's what you want from your postman. Dum, dum. Ah, it is indeed, but with the spirit of kit bashing, anything can be a Necromunda model. Yeah, for sure. And there aren't that many different tanks to choose from either, so... Average dude. Mr. Kebab himself. All the way from Scotland. Good to see you, my friend. Have a good evening. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Right, is there any more leather on this side? Yeah, a bit of strapping on the gun. I bought some metallic speed paints as well, which I've never used before, so looking forward to seeing how they work today. Well, not today, I'll probably not get to them today. But certainly in the pretty close future. Right, so I'm going to paint the saddle a slightly different brown on this guy because he is the big boy and would have the bestest saddle. Bum bum ba da da dum ba da da. Was it my influence that made you spend more money? Was it you that was referring to the metallic speed paints? If so, then yes. Because I was going to use them when you suggested them, but I didn't have any, so I needed a green for the orcs, and whilst I was buying the greens, I bought 1 silver and 1 gold, so it'll be useful. I've got an idea for Mortarion as well, using some speed paints, so it'll be useful for him as well. Alright, so there's all those straps. That strap there, that bit there, that bit there. Alright, I think that shade of brown is done for now. Which means I've just got to see if there's any on this tiny one. I did say that they surprisingly do recess shading well, okay. It's your fault! Yeah, I found a eBay account that was selling speed paints that were like, I think it was 5 paints for the price of 4 or something like that, some sort of deal. So I got 2 greens, a gold, a silver and a pallid bone. Saw the brown done on that one as well. Super duper. Do you know what? I'm going to have a bit of a rest from the orcs and do a cheeky little bit of Necron.
Hey,
Oh, I'm bored of subscribe. Well, if you're bored, this is a good place to be. Thank you, IMBOREB. Work. Thank you, IMBOREB. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. Get involved in the chat, have a little look in the Discord. Good to have you here. What are we doing in the old subometer? We went about a week without getting a single sub, I think. Got a few today though, which is nice. Good to have you all here. Very good, very nice. Right, put these orcs away a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of brass on a... Don't look at that, I'll see bits that I've missed. A little bit of brass on a Necron. And then I'm going to base the Necron as well. Maybe multiple Necron. Do those. I'll find out when I go to this show. I've got some scarabs. He's a big lad. It's almost guaranteed that at least one of these scarabs ends up coming away from the base. Oh, I've not even put any... So these three need a wash, and then the green. Didn't realise that. We can do that. So you can see I've got some old school scarabs and some new school scarabs. See the difference? But this is my washing. This is what I wash with. Vallejo wash effects. The store didn't have Nuln oil, so I got this stuff and never looked back. Big fan, big fan. I'm gonna slap a load of that on. Might put some on the little bassy bits of this guy as well. Why not? That's the question to ask. This stuff goes everywhere as well. I'm very good at making a mess with this stuff, as you can see on the map. Where did I put the... there we are. The bottom of the garden. Right. Get one of these brushes. Let's make a mess, shall we? Yeah, super simple colour scheme. Might try something a little bit different on that weapon. It's very dull. I want it to be a little brighter. And then I'll just put a load of brass on it. And hey ho. They're only Necrons after all, we don't need to put too much effort in. That reminds me to make my Doomstalker. Yeah. It's a big boy. Quite tall. Righty-ho. Right, which brass is it that we used last time? Worked quite well. Or is it this one? Brassy Brass, it's called. Does what it says on the tin. Brassy Brass. That's how you say thank you in Spanish. Right, when those dry, I'm going to put a little bit of white in them. I've got a little bit of white on this guy's weapon, so I'll do all that at the same time. But potentially we can get a little bit of brass on these guys to start with. Put this in my Shakertron 3000. Shake it up. Polaroid picture. Oh, what's everybody else up to then? How are we getting on? 2.5 hours into the stream. Anybody made anything? Painted anything? Mr. Toby himself is doing... You're painting Necrons as well, right? You're both painting Necrons together. Hardly feels like I've made any progress on this Dreadnought. Have you taken some progress pics? What colour scheme are you going for, Lucky? I kind of feel like I need another Dreadnought in my life. Maybe I'll get one for the Blood Angels. Maybe I'll make a Dreadnought and put wings on it, that'd be cool. Good old blueberries for Lucky Knife. I like the poster boys. Alright, we've shaken that up a treat. mess. Keep that to one side from there. I might use a smaller one. These guys are pretty small. Give this one a go. Gonna try something new for the goal. Nice, let me know how you get on with that. I've already seen one of your ultramarine dreadnoughts. Seem to remember. Pretty good as well. Had some decent like damage effects on it from memory. It's probably in one of the YouTube shorts that we've made. Right. See what we can do with this. See how many of these fall off the base when I'm dry brushing. That's one. I knew it was going to happen. I blooming knew it. Oh, that's two. Right, I'll wait to glue those on until I've broken some more. I'll get good glue economy then. Yeah, this is how you used to have to do the scarabs, whereas nowadays they're a bit more joined together. A bit like the old Nurglings. You used to get Nurglings individually, and now you get them as just a big mass. That one's super wobbly, can't imagine that's going to stay on the base. Seems to have done okay. Give it a little tickle. Right, we lost another one. Do you guys remember the film where the guy picks up a scarab off a wall and it crawls up his arm? I think it was The Mummy, right? I hated that scene. Could you imagine? Right, we've only got 3 to glue back on out of 12. That's not bad. Not too shabby. Tobias, love that movie. That's Mummy. Literally watched it yesterday. Nice. Immortem. Yeah, good film, man. At least I know where to put the glue. Got these handy little circles. Let that one dry over there. Place these two. Whoops. On today's episode of Oliver Gets Covered in Superglue. Yeah, nice, that was relatively easy. Might put a bit of white on those to make the green a bit more glowy. Should we get some bronze on this guy whilst we're here? May as well, right? Dr. Pepper. Hey, Choynal's here as well. Haha, not Tamia. Yeah, not to stick it on the base, my friend. That's where Superglue comes into its own. How are you and how's the farm? How's the farming going, my friend? Y'all still here? Patrick's back. Client wasted my time so hard. Gotta go back at 8 AM tomorrow for rehearsal. Rehearsal for a conference. They seem like they're taking more of your time than a band does or a musical performance. Not good. Not good at all. Ooh. Snapped a bit of him. I'll bend it back, pretend it never happened. No worries. Very snappable, the old Necrons. Oh well. He has been successfully brassed. Pygmy Skirmishers is here as well. Good to see you. First time here. Sorry it took a little while to respond there. I was doing a little bit of brassifying some Necrons. First time here, currently building my Carcharodon army. After not building or painting for 25 years. Well, it's good to have you here, my friend. I enjoy the painting and building, not actually playing. Spent 4 hours painting just one last Saturday. Nice one, Pygmy. Well, it's good to have you here. We're here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so if you fancy painting with us, you're more than welcome. We're here for 3 hours, sometimes a little bit longer. 6 till 9 UK time. And is that the first army that you picked up after 25 years, or have you got a few different bits of plastic in the collection? Tobias keeps knocking his glue over. Oh, that's not good. And Choi now's first rain in 4 weeks. The farm's a bit dry. Yeah, farmers, they don't like it wet, they don't like it dry. Never gonna win. Taking the mickey. Yeah, not good, man. Not good. Space Sharks. Dig to see them. Yeah, for sure. If you want to share some stuff in the Discord, Pygmy, you'd be more than welcome. Just type !Discord in the chat. You can come and take a look around. And if you post something in the Models and Miniatures chat, you may well end up on a future Olmaph short, which would be pretty cool. Ballistus Dreadnought's front plate not being liftable is evil. Painting the sarcophagus is gonna be pain. I never remember which Dreadnought's which. Yeah, there we go. Patrick's triggered the Discord link for you. And Pygmy has got a Brutalis Dreadnought. Haven't built it yet, but I plan on priming most of it before building. Shark Boys are my first collection in 25 years. Had the odd Terminator and Tau Pathfinder. Nice. Now I'm 40, I just want a piece of painting and teaching myself patience. Nice one, my friend. Well, I'm glad that you chose to be here to do that. You get to hang around with all of us cool cats. Ballistus not getting a multi-part is laughable. Yeah, not ideal. Ballistus got left armor's rocket pods. Redemptor got the Gatling gun, the plasma gun. Brutalis has this. What's my Dreadnought got? I think my Dreadnought's... Oh no, I'm picking up my Hellbrute. My Hellbrute's got rocket pods. Oh, I could do with a new Hellbrute model as well. I actually prefer the old Hellbrute model. I have Tiberius, the red weight to paint. Make him look like his namesake. Nice, that'll be good. Yeah, if you want to show any of these minis in the Discord or just come and have a look around, you'd be more than welcome. There's a link in the chat. Yeah, you got all these loyalist dreadnoughts, dozens of them, and then Chaos get Hellbrute, tiny little Hellbrute. Robin's off to sleep. Well, it's good to see you around here, Robin. Thanks for joining the Discord, Robin, as well. Good to see you posting in there. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I want to keep everything for my Ultramarines official plastic. Everything is free to be printed by me. Everything else, yeah, I get that. I've printed a couple of things and they just don't sit right on the shelf for me. I might have to have like a printed shelf and then everything else. Like, I've got a printed Rhino and I prefer my official Rhino. The printed one. I don't know, that's just the way it is. Doodle-doom, doodle-doom. Chaos Get Defilers, stop crying. Yeah. It's just that Dreadnought fantasy that I have from when I used to have a Chaos Dreadnought as a kid. A metal monstrosity. And I want another one. But Hellbrutes need a uplifted new scale version, definitely. Wow, that brass separates super quick. That's outrageous. My brass is now just white. Right, back in the shaker for you. Yeah, I don't have a Defiler. I don't really like the new Defiler model that much. Which is an unpopular opinion, I get that. Only the Salamanders and Shark Boys are my cup of tea. For their efficiency and brutality and utter silence. Salamanders for their humanity. Nice. I like it. What did you collect as a kid, Pygmy? What was the first set you ever got? Lucky you might grab a Brutalis Dread when I go to Helsinki in a month. Just to complete my Dreadnought collection. Okay, nice. Suspect the Iron Warriors will get some new walkers when they introduce Perturabo. Oh, Frankie's just posted in the Discord. Work in progress of the week. Probably next week too. Nice. Done an awesome job on that sword, my friend. Very nice job. Yeah, and the other guy looks pretty sick as well. Did a great job on the head. Yeah, nice work, my friend. Coming along very nicely, Frankie. Very nicely indeed. Right, that's probably shaking up enough. Although I thought that last time. And now my bronze is entirely white. Brassy brass. Oh dear. Gassy gas. Never mind brassy brass. Airfix airplanes were my first collection. Then my friend showed me Warhammer. I could only get the odd one with my pocket money back then. Yeah, same here. I used to get 50p pocket money. And a Chaos Space Marine biker was £3. I remember also I bought 5 Nurgle Plague Marines for a £5 from Games Workshop back in the day. Monopose Nurgle Marines. Fun times, fun times. Yeah, the black's not dried on these, so the brass doesn't look particularly brassy. It's alright, I'll get it again with an additional layer at some point. Bum, dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I had some Airfix planes when I was a kid, to be fair. I've got an airplane tattooed on my arm. Anybody want to guess what that airplane is? Some of you may already know. Hopefully they'll have a couple of other models that I want to get. Those being the Chrome Seer. And Brain. Haha, need Rowboat's girlfriend after all. Yeah, nice. I can confirm. Phoenician purple tastes alright. Nice. Spitfire. It is a... Britso Spitfire. No, very close. It's a Lancaster bomber. I wonder if I can get my arm at an angle where you can see it. Oh no, can you see that? It's like right in my armpit. The bouncing bomb delivery service. 5 for a fiver. I miss those days, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like 5 for 35 now. On a good day. I have a spig on my leg. Nice. What else you got? Wear sheep? Have you got a chef's hat? That's the question. A couple of things in the Discord from Patrick. Nice. I'm hoping we get to see Pygmy in there as well. It'd be good to get some Shark Boys in there. Penitent Engines. Oh, wow. Wowee, done an awesome job on those, Patrick. Jesus. Yeah, impressed with them, man. Very good from top to bottom. Oh, and you've kit bashed a biker sister. Nice work, man. Nice work. Where did you get the bike from? Did you just happen to have it lying around? Or you pick it up somewhere? And we got Wear Sheep posting the work in progress of a Saturnine Termy. Nice. A Chaos Sister, yeah. Nice. Very nice. A full Pokemon leg. Oh, we occasionally open Pokemon cards on this channel. We've got some Pokemon card opening shorts as well. A Ghostbuster Rat, nice. Some other small ones, nice work, sir, I like it. Aha, Frankie loves the mosquito. The Wooden Wonder, nice. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum dum. Yeah, this brass separates at an incredible rate. I've never known anything like it. I mean, it's a really good brass, but it's very, very quickly separates. Let's use this brush and mix it back up. Shall we? Yeah, let's just shake it up again and do another one. Get some more tissue actually. Put it into shape, get some more tissue, dry brush that, and then we'll open some... we'll complete the sticker album today. The Warhammer 40,000 sticker album. So we talk about the models we bought as kids. Some of us also collected stickers, whether it be football stickers, Pokemon stickers, Warhammer stickers. So we're going to finish the album today, the 40k album, which we've been collecting over the last couple of months. And then after that, we've got some Star Wars stickers as voted for in the Discord. But prior to that, I'm going to put some brass on this big boy. And we can carry on with these Necrons and Orcs tomorrow. And we always start the stream by opening cards, end the stream by opening stickers. We should be ending now, but we're going to go into overtime. Do a nice little bit of extra streaming, which will be good. More free content for you to enjoy while you sit there and work on your own stuff. Don't want to be switching it off just yet, do we? Mosquito is a baller of a plane, 2 engines, and they used as pathfinders by the British for their bombers. Nice. Some good plane knowledge in the chat tonight. Found the bike on a second-hand WhatsApp group. Was looking for 8th edition Lord of Contagion. Got him, 3 bikers and 7 metal plague bearers. Nice, dude. Oh, it's in a mixer now, mate. But you put it on your pallet and then it just sits there and separates very, very quickly. But yeah, I bought a mixer last week. So I'm surprised you can't hear it. It makes a right racket. Yeah, very big racket. Shaky, shaky. Shakes the whole deck. Right, let me grab some more tissue. Looking forward to finishing that sticker up and gonna be so satisfied. Yeah, gonna be good. Yeah, because we've all sat and collected it together over the last few months, so to finish it off. As a kid, I never managed to finish a sticker book, so it's going to be pretty cool to finish one now. Even if some of the stickers are very wonky. Oh, mine. My vortex mixer has just... well, it's not even a vortex mixer. I wonder if it's got like a timer on it where it just turns off after a certain time. Never knew that. Right, anyway. More on the palette. Followed by more on the brush. Followed by more on the model. How does it work? Asking if people have Warhammer stuff for sale in the chat. I'm looking for some Delac cards. Yeah, chuck it in the Discord, man. Chuck it in the Ozone. Or if it's cards in particular, you can put it in the TCG chat. Yeah, if you need Panini products, I've got quite a few Paninis lying around. Yeah, if there's any trading you want to be doing in the Discord, there's a couple of hundred people in there that can probably help out. Maybe someone's got a friend who knows a friend. My mixer has an internal battery. When that's drained, it needs a minute to go back to mixing. Oh, okay. Interesting. Mine's just plugged in. USB-C styley. Cards are from 2018. They're rather strong for the Necromunda Warhammer settings. So trying to get my hands on them. Oh, okay. Nice. Dulac. Gang cards. Okay. Yeah, let's see if anyone's got them. I'll keep an eye out. Mine is plugged in also, but it takes more power to mix and it drains from USB-C. Okay, really? Maybe that's why mine just turned off. Came out with the Necromunda starter box back in 2018 and they are hard to come by. Yeah, I don't own any Necromunda stuff at all. I'll certainly keep an eye out. buy Necromunda stuff. As personally, I think it's some of the best modelling Warhammer's done. The lore behind it is super interesting. Yeah, I don't really know a great deal about it, if I'm honest, mate. It's not something that you see huge amounts of in like local game stores and stuff. Quite niche, would be fair to say. AKA, there is an old Blood Angel running around on Necromunda without his armour, and no one knows why. Nice. That's awesome, I'd read that. The whole Underhive gangs is such a cool concept on its own. Yeah, sounds good to me. Looking nice, taking a pic of today's paint in progress. Nice. Discord sound means that something's been posted. What is it? What treat do you have in store? Let's have a look. Tony. Nice. That's the same loadout that my Hellbrute has. My Hellbrute's probably half the size. Looks good though, very clean. Talented Tony, that's what we'll call you from now on. The triple whammy of reacts for that one. I did some TMM tests on this guy for when I get a rowboat. What's a TMM as opposed to an NMM? I want Rowboat Man to be my Magnus Opus. Nice. Going to put some super big effort into this robot girly man. Should be good. Is the manual shading effect good for the gold bits on the chest, shoulder? Yeah, look good, man. True metallic metals as opposed to non-metallic metals. What are you guys doing with all these different metals? Skills far beyond what I can dream of. It's impressive to see in the Discord. I appreciate you sharing it. I'll take a more detailed look in just one moment. Right, let me have a quick look in this Discord. Discordius. Let's have a little zoomy. Manually painted. It's kind of hard to see in the picture. You want to take like quite a close-up picture of just the feathery goodness, but from a zoomed out picture it looks awesome, man. It's got very good, you can see the different shades in the feathers. Very nicely done. Rough iron for shadow, true copper for midtone, and greedy gold for highlight. Nice. Vallejo TMM line is so good. Silver highlight. Yeah, silver highlight on gold looks nice, doesn't it? Keep on pushing. but make sure you keep on enjoying. That's the big bit, right? That is the big bit. Oh, we've had some progress from Toby as well. Ooh, very nice. I like that. Good work, sir. Rough. I haven't used my rough iron yet. Right, I need the little tiny one. Just get in the middle. Yeah, a little tiny one, and then we'll get onto the stickers, and we'll finally complete this album. That's if I bought all of the right stickers, because you know what I'm like. I may have cocked that up. But we shall find out together. Either I'll have messed it up or they'll have sent me the wrong stickers or something bloody stupid. Right then. Let's get stickering, shall we, boys? Push the necrons right to the back so that they are out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. We should have room now for the stickers, for a stickery fun time. Painting at the end of the day is such good therapy, yeah, for sure, man. Faux show. If the silver comes off too strong, you can use some Seraphim Sepia on top to bring it back to gold. Okay, nice. Gonna go wash my brush, don't go anywhere, Mr. Streamer Man. Well, I'll tell you where I am gonna go. I'm gonna go get the stickers. Where did I put the stickers? I put them in a box. Ah, here we are, behind me. Right. I had to buy some stickers that I already had because it was cheaper to buy more stickers than less stickers. For some reason. Oh, this guy's... Look at the packaging. Top work. Haha, that's the one for the very last page that we've been missing all this time. I like how he chopped up a little bit of this Heroes box to strengthen the cards. We like that. So let's put these in order and put the finishing touches to my wonky sticker collection. So that one, even this one, in a penny sleeve as well. Penny crayon. Alright, what have we got? So we will still have dupes, because as I say, I had to buy more to pay less. Go figure. But what would it be? A stream without dupes? Hey, we may have a stream without dupes next time, because we'll be doing Star Wars. I'll show you the box. Although saying that, the album hasn't turned up yet. The box has turned up, which cost a fortune, by the way, just to let you know. But the stickers, the album remains to be seen. Right. Let's get the book. Let me shut the window as well, so I remember. Yeah, very good at forgetting to shut the window, which isn't particularly good. I was hoping to hear from my postman on today's stream, but he doesn't seem to have tuned in. Hopefully we'll get him next time. Full stream for this. Adds to the cinema. Here it is. Warriors of the Emperor. Maybe I can move the camera up a bit as well. Right, get some extra camera room so that we can see in all its glory. So, here we have page numero uno. As you can see, it's fully complete. Varying levels of sticker wonkiness. Then we've got the Imperium of Man. That's the Horus Heresy. You can see here, Horus being a naughty boy and the Emperor being a cabbage. However, sticker 15. Come on down. I just know this is going to be so wonky and horrible. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not my worst. Also not my best. However, Terror, the throne world of the Imperium of Man, is now complete. This page already complete. As you can see, Rabute's long schlong has got a big gap where I didn't quite line the stickers up right. But no stickers required for this page. Nor are there stickers required for this page. So far, so goody. Although this is one of my dupes, I think. Yeah, look, I bought that one just to add to my dupe pile to make the stickers cheaper, and half a Dreadnought because why not? So as you can see, James R we need, and James R we have to complete the Eldari page. So you have the Eldari complete, along with Harlequins and Solitaires. Look how wonky I put that one in. Frankie the Fish says, buying more to pay less. That's the American way right there, that's it. USA, USA. Lucky knife, and back you can resume your regularly scheduled broadcasting. Tobias, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful to get some of these pages done. Dark Angels. We had a Dark Angels fan in the chat earlier today. Tommy Watson, who won the competition. The combat patrol that he selected was the Dark Angels. And here we are completing the Dark Angels section of the book. Can I do Asriel justice? Or will it be another wonky mess? Uh-oh. Or might just save it from being a wonky mess. I think the original sticker I put in was wonky, so this one... Oh dear. I can't paint between the lines, nor can I stick between the lines, but it's a pretty cool looking sticker either way. Chapter Master Azrael. We also have the Interrogator Chaplain Asmodai. Looks a little something like this. There we go. Looking good. What do we have next? Ravenwing, which is already done. We've got Samael. We've got Darkstride. We've got the Strike Force. However, on the Deathwing page, we missed 2 stickers, 78 and 79. So Deathwing versus Chaos in the bottom left corner will now be complete. Another wonky monstrosity. And we have a Chain Fist, a shiny Chain Fist engraved by the Caliban Markings. Proven effective in penetrating armour of all types. Who doesn't like a big fist, right? Even better, a shiny fist. Ooh, shiny. So here we have the start of Space Wolves, and in the middle here, this little bit here is actually a poster. Apparently, you're supposed to pull it out and put it on the wall. However, I don't think I'll be doing that today. However, this bit here, the Invicta Tactical Warsuit, we don't currently have. However, we do now. Looking good, looking good. Armoured support for Vanguard Space Marines. It's there, it's in the book. Now, as you can see, we have a whole circle which I call the House of Wolves. Each one representing part of the great companies. We've got the Bloodmoors, we've got the Sea Wolves, the Sons of Morkai, the Red Moons, Champions of Fenris, but we do not have the Death Wolves until now. House of Wolves complete. Hey look, you can do a name generator here, and generate a name for your mighty warriors with the roll of 1 or 2 dice. Roll them once to discover their personal name, and roll them again to find their epitaph. So there you go, take a screenshot of that, or do it right now if you want to roll a dice and figure out what your Space Wolves name is. Interesting. I've got some dice, so we can play this game. Right then, let's find out what my name is, shall we? No, I'll just roll 2 dice and add up the numbers, right? Here we go. Right. So my name is Lars. Yeah, Lars is my name. Lars Redhowl. There you go. D6 doesn't work. Well, it works for the purpose of this stream. Yeah, I was never going to be called Gunnar from rolling 2d6. But I am Lars Redhowl. Tobias is Leaf Ghost Wolf. Nice. I like it. Right, onto the Orcs. Potentially my favourite page of the whole book. But we are missing one of the war bosses. Not anymore. Here he is. Let's put him in. Towering slabs of muscle, teeth, and bad attitude, the war boss leads his boys from the front. Nice. Blood Angels. Again, pretty cool. However, 1, 3, 4 we do not have. Until now. I keep looking and thinking, oh, I hope I ordered that one. There we go. Get him in there. We're also missing Chaplain Lamartes. Despite having succumbed to the Black Rage, he leads the Death Company as Guardian of the Lost. But now he is found and he is put into the album. Looking forward to getting a nice Blood Angels Dreadnought. Can you still use the Furioso Dreadnought, or is that in Legends? 147. Little Necron staff here, we'll put that in. Nicely done. There's only 3 stickers left, boys. 3 stickers left. You two both rolled the same number for your name. However, Lucky Knife is Ice Fang. I don't think you understand how this is tickling the right spots in my brain, especially when we get to these last few pages. Oh no. Oh dear. I missed the sticker. So we are not going to complete this today. How did this happen? How did this happen? I missed 161. Furioso's Legends now. Oh, why? Why? Why have they done this? Oh, this is not cool, is it? So I have 164, but I do not have a Celestine. I'll have to check my orders and find out what happened there.
On the floor, is it?
That's frustrating. So I've done an Olmaph, is what we think's happened here. Hey, Son of Odin, jumping in right towards the end of the stream. Always good to see you though. How are you? Penitent Engines, which Patrick's posted some great examples of those models in the Discord today. Fingers crossed for 11th comeback out of the rafters with a steel chair. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? What better time than now? Furioso, along with the Librarian Dread. All of the red dreads would be great. However, the last page, we finally can complete Canoness Viridian of the Order of Our Martyred Lady. Even though I somehow managed not to order all the stickers that I needed, we've at least completed this page. Stuck that in horribly wonky, but why break the habit of a lifetime? So that is it. That closes this book. I will at some point get that additional sticker that we seem to have either lost or failed to order. Although I've ticked it off on my list of ordered cups of stickers. Don't know how that's happened. However, our next sticker collection will be as voted for in the Discord. Yeah, I did keep the envelope that came in, so perhaps I'll just quickly go check that envelope, make sure there's not a sticker in there that I missed. Or even this. Some stickers came in here. Not in there, no, but... Nothing in any of those. There is an envelope in the kitchen. Unless it's in there. I've either not ordered it or they haven't sent it. Double check.
Hey up, we got a new subscriber, baby! Thank you for subbing, Dave Ellie, Mad Queen.
Thank you for the sub. So, that sticker is nowhere to be seen. However, as you can see, Star Wars is on the way. Son of Odin's having a beer by the looks of it. Very nice. What beer have you got, Odin? Haha, do or do not. There is no try. For sure. Although he says that, and then he says only a Sith deals in absolutes. So is Yoda a Sith? I mean, I'll buy that sticker, just for completeness. I just cannot believe I did a big fail. However, I'm going to give a wave now. I'm going to wave goodbye, as I always do. However, now I have a little animation that's going to go at the start and the end of every stream. For those of you that weren't here at the start, you can see it now at the end. And as always, thank you very much for being here. It's been a really good stream. I mean, we've streamed for 45 minutes longer than we usually do, or that we're scheduled to, but it's been super good. I've had a good time. Hey, don't worry, Zeitgeist. I'm always happy to be background noise. I just appreciate you all for being here. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you in the Discord. Ciao for now.